Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Hey, beautiful people, what's up? So, this is an Earth Dragon reading, okay? So the first things that I'm seeing is first I see this Page of Cups. Okay, so I don't know. Somebody could be a little bit immature. Okay, if I'm being quite honest, that's the feeling that I'm getting from it. Yeah, they immature, and with the Nine of Wands under that, they're very undecided about how they want to deal with you at this time. They could be feeling like, I don't know, they've been doing this fight, doing this work, to try to get you in some sort of mental entrapment. But you're still managing to get this harvest. You're still out here looking like a leader. You're still out here doing this earth angel shit and standing on this very stable foundation with this peace of mind that people really can't, affect. But there's some people that just really can't let it go, okay? Look at the Four of Pentacles. They just really can't let it go. It's like they want to hoard your energy. I also heard like cake and eat it too. And then we got the magician, okay? I said the mission though. So you are a magician on a mission, okay? A real healer of the ages, but also it gives me this energy of them doing magic, trying to keep you from reaching this place of celebration, trying to keep you from getting to this Ten of Pentacles. But I think you're choosing your thoughts very wisely at this time, okay? You already stepped through this door of personal healing and happiness for yourself. Look at this. It's a breakthrough, okay? It says breaking through obstacles, curses, and strongholds, no longer being trapped or affected by what was holding you back, being free, okay? I'm hearing, ain't no feeling like being free when my mind's made up and my heart's in the right place, yeah. Ain't no feeling like being free when you done all you could, but was misunderstood. It's all good. Ain't no feeling like being free. I'm like an eagle set free. Finally, I'm looking out for me. Okay? Come on. We got the gift magic. So somebody could be coming around trying to give you some sort of gift magic, okay? But I think the power that's within you, the light that's within you, it's like the most powerful white magic they ever did run into, okay? You have very divine protection, and you're amazing when it comes to healing, all because of this oath and promise and pledge that you made to the divine. It's like they tell you about this pledge and this promise that God has for you, but they don't really tell you, like, I don't know, they say, like, you got to say it out your mouth and talk to God or whatever and accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior, right? In Christianity. But it's like so much deeper than that. It's so much more than that. It's you really making a pledge, you really making a promise with your whole heart and mind to God and to whatever it is that He wants you to do. That's how you really get your authority and your credibility and your status up, right? And I think this is something you absolutely have done. Okay, we got on this page, we got prophecy, guidance, and direction. So you're fulfilling, like you're doing self-fulfilled prophecies at this time, really doing a great job of following your guidance and very clear on the direction it is that you want to go. And then we got soul kin, because you're also very surrounded by ancestors. You might be seeing a lot of symbols and signs and getting a lot of messages at this time too. I really like how they're just talking off the bottom of the deck. But this one says, let my intuition always guide me when things seem unclear, and clarity. And then we got building your foundation, and we got congrats, okay? And like the higher power has a plan. So this is what I'm saying. Like, no one could really come in and affect you in a negative way at this time unless you let them. And the way they're talking about you, I just don't feel like you're in that place where you're gonna let them, okay? So I got get ready, surprise visit, contact, or message. Okay, so you might be about to deal with something like that, maybe having some new energies being introduced into your energy at this time. Okay, so like, or maybe like, I heard some old energies, but maybe something that passed you by that maybe you weren't ready to entertain or whatever, could be a job, could be a person, could be anything like that. So, what's going on within them? I think we got a lot about what was going on within you already. Jeez. So, we got the fifth chakra with Archangel Gabriel, okay? So, giving me this energy of like justice and judgment, like also, I feel like when it comes to speaking your mind, you're very clear about things. You could be feeling very happy with the temple path that you're currently walking. Could be feeling very tapped into the divine realms, finally feeling healed from all of these broken hearts and terrible situations that you've been through of the past, and finally getting to this place where you feel the love for yourself, like so big, like you never felt it before. And you could be getting to this place where you're starting to be a bit more confident in what it is that you are doing. We got the magician in the mirror, like I said, you're the magician. And not only that, you're in this place where you will be infinitely mirroring the divine forever. Okay, you are beautiful. Period. And people are in anxiety about it. It's all because you're standing in your strength and you've accessed the cornucopia. Okay, look, totally in balance. Being all patient and shit and taking the right actions when you're called to, because now you're really operating out of the contract that you do have with God. Now that you've really accepted that thing with your whole heart and mind, like that's the most powerful thing that you ever done. So like, if you do find yourself questioning it or worrying about it, like, know that you really don't have anything to worry about. And when you just talk to God, it just makes you feel so good. Like, I can't speak for you, baby, but like me and God, okay, like we together. Like, I love God, okay. Like, I do what God tell me to do, like, truly. And I reach out to God, like, with everything, because like my steps have never been so ordered and felt so clear and felt like something that I really am supposed to be doing. So I really trust in that, and like they just really do make things very clear for me. And I feel like you can have that very same type of relationship. Like, they about to they about to have me getting all choked up. Okay, jeez, what's going on outside of them? I see always coming around begging. Okay, so somebody could be trying to pull on your energy. That's what I always get from that card. But I mean, somebody could be literally coming around begging. They could be coming around begging for some time and attention in a good way. But we got stalkers. So, and we got poisoning, and we got you're a warrior on go. So I feel like if there is anybody trying to come towards you with that bullshit, you're gonna see right through that. Okay. So don't worry. But what's really going on outside of them, though? We got coven ties, okay? Group effort, gang, going to a practitioner, and help from a group, okay? So you could do something where you use your throat chakra professionally, okay, like me, or you could just be someone who speaks out for your community, who really speaks up against any and all injustices. And I feel like they want you to shut up, okay? I always say it. They just want you to shut up. I feel like even if you weren't saying anything, super powerful or whatever comes off of your lips are beautiful things, baby, okay? Look, family member blocking you at the back of the deck, blind spot, blindsided, shock, redirection, protection. So somebody could be, I don't know, they could be trying to blindside you with some sort of issue or something like that, but they're going to be dealing with the police real soon. So the last thing they really need to be doing is worrying about you because their plans have failed. It says not working out how things were planned. So now they're under construction. That's what that card also says. Now the plan is under construction. They're trying to come up with some sort of new angle or some way to get around all of these different things that you've broken through. And they're trying everything, the food magic, the gift magic, the projections, the gossip. It's all the same, okay? I'm hearing same old energy, baby, okay? There could be a scorned lover involved, okay? Why is karmic lover coming against you right under that? And then we got hitman, assassin, murder. We got Mason, Eastern Star, and we got deal gone wrong. This is what I'm saying. So they could have made some sort of deal, with some sort of higher ups and, initiated this entire illegal investigation, these fucking stalkers, just to get all of your information and all into your energy, only to get all of their asses handed to them, okay? Like, we have had our hands in tearing down a lot of big shit right now, okay? So pat yourself on the back for the power that you stand in and know that your energy does a lot more than you think it does, okay? It might seem slow to you or like things are still up and running and everybody's happy to you, but that's not necessarily the case. And we live in a place, in a country, okay, where they love to try to spin a narrative or change a story to present certain optics for people to think what they're going to think. Love to try to, like, tailor the conceptions of the masses. This is what I'm hearing, okay? And it ain't no same for the smaller little conglomerates of them, okay? They still have that very same mindset where they feel they're masters of illusion. And because they've been getting away with doing certain things for so long that they're able to do that very effortlessly with no problem, and you're so dumb and stupid and gullible that you'll never catch it. But they're dealing with a whole nother thing when it comes to you at this time. Baby, they're dealing with a whole nother thing. For real. Dang, I forgot to get that rune book. And I'm gonna get a rune at the end. I don't know, you can work with runes, okay? So what is the outcome to this whole thing? Let's just find out now. It says the ancient, it says elder experience and lessons, okay? So giving me the energy, first of all, that you're extremely wise, like an elder yourself, but Spirit has been telling you guys that. But also I think that it's like all the experiences and things that you go through with these people, like it helps you, okay? It really does give you all of this different experience that you need in whatever field you're in. And I was thinking about this is funny. I was thinking about like a slight little issue that I had with some other reader. I don't know if they still got an issue or not. I don't know. I feel like it was fake beef and it was stupid. And so I just released it to spirit. But I felt like that really helped me. That really opened my eyes to how certain readers can be and to the dangers of working on YouTube and trying to be too friendly. You know what I mean? And just it showed me a whole lot about this, that I really wasn't looking at or really didn't see in that way. I looked at it a little bit more innocently than I should have been looking at it. And spirit really whipped my ass into shape. So it's the same way for you in whatever field or whatever it is that you enter. Like, there's always going to be someone who's a challenge or someone who's difficult or someone who you think you like, and then it turns out that they're just very nasty and you really don't like them, but you just had a higher view on them and what they could be. So it's like, I mean, and even like you probably do like them, but your energy is not always not always meant to mix with other people's energy. Is all that spirit is trying to say, and that sometimes these experiences are just lessons to help you become the best elder you could possibly be, because you're just, collecting all of these experiences like a trophy and putting it in your trophy case and going and looking at it and reminiscing on it when you need to, and really gaining a higher level of wisdom because you already been through that. So you have to look at these issues with the covens the same type of way, and just really have that trust and that faith that you're always going to be protected, especially if you work with your throat chakra and you do what God tells you to do, baby. It says the ancient is so old She is almost beyond time. She is able to speak the truth without compromise, as are you. When this card comes to you, she is so old, has experienced so much, learned and taught so many lessons that she has become powerful and influential, just as you are becoming too. So too are you growing older, coming into wisdom. She knows that while others are now going to come to you for advice and guidance, she sees your humanity, your faults and your flaws, and your feelings of unworthiness. She wishes to reassure you. Others will come to you seeking knowledge, awaiting a blessing, an initiation, and oblivious to the consequences of the path they wish to walk. Wisdom, true wisdom, understands complexity, and you have developed this quality. The ancient is honorable and human, and yet more than human, and she is courageous and has made sacrifices, as have you. She sees straight through confronting illusions, as you do, okay? She represents ancient tradition and the challenge of defining the self, yet remaining within a tradition that you value. And this too is one of your challenges. So take responsibility in your life. You will face the battle of choice, and you will be the antidote to gurus and dominant personalities who claim to have all the answers. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, it says the ancient recognizes the challenge of being a teacher. This immersion in a world to learn the ancient arts and venerate wisdom and old ways can be expressed in many forms. But everything you are now learning has value. She is the respiratory for ancient secrets and the contract between worlds. She is wise, and she has learned to consider every word that falls from her lips, even as she longs to call out for freedom. And didn't I say something about everything that comes out of your lips being amazing? Okay, like you really are doing what is right. And I feel like that kind of wisdom that you hold, you have to always remember that these people ain't holding that kind of wisdom. That though they have, power and money and all of these things that they think they need in order to survive, they don't have no faith or no grace or no loyalty or no respect, because they don't respect people's privacy or none of that, okay? So you just have to remember that though they seem to be so powerful or seem to have so much pull, they really ain't got no power, and they really just lost all that pull. So don't worry about anything. Somebody could drive a black, a gold, a burgundy, or a white Jeep. Okay, I also got the name Madison and the name Jacoby. So what's going on with this fifth chakra? I seen the strength card and I seen the justice card. Okay, so you're very strong, and now is the time for you to get this justice. But what else? Okay, we got the Nine of Pentacles. So you are definitely in a beautiful and wealthy place, and I think that this is something that you absolutely know. Continue to take these actions the way that you've been doing, and to express yourself the way that you've been doing. What else for Archangel Gabriel? We got the Moon. Like, I don't know. You could be kind of like concealing your gifts a little bit, not really showing people the full extent of what you're able to do or what you're capable of accomplishing. Your guidance could be to like hold back just a little bit. I heard coy, to be a little bit coy with your plans and what it is that you have going on. Because I think there is still a lot of things that you don't know, but I feel like within you, you feel very comfortable in that place. Like you just got to the place where you feel very comfortable not knowing as much as you do know. Yeah, we got the High Priestess. Like, so much, but you maybe haven't received proof or whatever. And I think you're just coming to this place where you realize, hey, my wish fulfillment's going to come in no matter what. So it really doesn't do me any good to be stressing about the things that I can't see. And then we got the Six of Pentacles. Like, I know that God's always going to provide whatever it is that I need when I need it. And that's a beautiful mentality to have. And I think it's very important that you stay there. And the more you stay there and go through these experiences with these, less dramatic reactions to things, that things will become a lot more easier. And that experiences, those lessons, all those trophies that you get in from all of those situations that you're going through, okay, will always be like, I don't know, they will be acquired quicker is what I'm really hearing. We got judgment, and also this energy of you pushing out such strong judgment to others, not in a negative way, not, like, oh, her pants is too tight type judgment. I just mean like the way you're giving love and the way you're seeing the value of yourself and not really tripping off of what's going on in the dark, because you know that cycle is over, because it's the number 18 and that's the number 9, like, because you're so focused on your job and your pledge that you made to God. That's what's calling in so much judgment, really exposing these rats, okay, because it's a rat with the sun right over it. Okay, we got the 5 of Swords. And like I said, these people are under judgment because they just won't let certain things go. They won't let go of that expired opinion about you or who you are. They won't let go of their attempts on your life, or these attempts to make you be in love with them, or these attempts to hit you with some gift magic or whatever, to do whatever stupid plan it is that they have today. I'm hearing Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated, always a dumb plan, and then Doofenshmirtz plan don't ever work out. It always ends up just helping Phineas and Ferb in the end. Okay, we got the devil. Like, this is the facts, that now that you stand in your truth, you really are unchained from this. Like, you're so focused on the new intellectual property that you've been collecting, focusing on your wisdom and on getting through, every day, every moment the best way that you can in that day or moment. And that's beautiful. And your ancestors is ready to fuck some people up, okay? And that's what they doing, okay? Destroying people's shit for the ways that they continue to try to, like, they're trying to revamp this cycle is what I'm getting from the world card. But like I said before, this could have something to do with the internet, or, with the 3 of Pentacles. I don't know. Like I said before, I think they're trying to affect your money, trying to affect your income. They could have made some sort of deal or some sort of contract with, like, I don't know, a company you work for, or some higher ups higher than you or whatever. But you have a team, okay? You got an entire divine team. And they make sure that you get this happiness whenever it is that you want or need it. Could also be a very immature Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that has something to do with this, okay? But I think you just been training the entire time, training up to this place of star power, and really focusing on keeping your mind at peace. Even when you were like financially struggling or whatever, you could be financially struggling right now. But I think that that's with that moon energy, it's like, well, I might not have everything, and I might not know when or how the next things are coming in, but I know one thing for sure, that shit gonna come in like it's magic, and it's gonna come in the exact right time, because the will always is in my favor. That kind of confidence, like they were talking about confidence earlier, that's the kind of confidence that I feel like you have stepped into. Even if sometimes, like I said, you're really undecided and you just don't know, you still have that very strong faith that things are going to come through in the end. And that's like really going against everything that they had planned for you, right? They wanted you to be in this 5 of Cups energy where they're in, so sad, so regretful, just stuck, constantly contemplating what you woulda, shoulda, coulda did in your life. And you're just not there. You just are willing to move on. You know how to let things go. You did the shadow work that it took for you to be a much happier and freer version of yourself. And it's not your problem if they got a problem with that. They need to be trying to figure out why they got a problem with that. Really. So what's this? Coven ties and the 9 of Pentacles. I see psychic gifts, okay? So your gifts are beautiful, okay? Somebody could have been hacking your gifts. That's really a thing, okay? It happened to me before. Somebody could have been hacking your gifts, okay? That's why it's important for you to make sure that you watch who you're watching. Because that happened me following someone and, like, participating in the things that that person suggested on their channel, but they were on a much negative vibration. It was like I let them in, okay? Like I literally let them into my energy. And I would be watching them and they would be like, y'all so stupid. Y'all don't even know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like literally. And I didn't know what they was doing, but Spirit showed me what the fuck was going on and cleared that out of my energy. So you could have stopped watching certain people recently, okay? And that has really cleared your energy out a lot. Even just not watching so much. Spirit really had me pull back on the amount of readings that I was watching for a long while. Now I feel like my strength is up and I have the proper discernment to watch, whatever it is that I want to watch whenever I want to watch it, being a reading or a movie or whatever. But for a while I was just like really overindulging in that thing. But it was all new to me and it was so much. There's so many things, okay, going on around me that, and if you stood around me, you would never know all of that shit was going on. You know what I'm saying? And I think that your life is a lot like that too. So they're saying like you just need to trust yourself and trust the things that you have heard. Like you could be hearing the same things over and over again about these coven people because you got all the fucking details. You're just waiting on spirit to like meet you halfway. And I know sometimes it's almost like spirit saying you're gonna hear this. You might be turning it off like, oh, I don't want to hear this again. I'm tired of hearing about these people, but it's like they're still at it, is what I'm hearing, okay? What's the Nine of Pentacles and the Coven ties? We got mind shatter, okay? So they could have tried to shatter your mind so that you would never remember your worth, my love. And they never could make you forget how beautiful you are. I think you spent a lot of your life being surrounded by certain strangers, but also I feel like I don't know. Like I keep saying, you could do something on the internet or something like that where a lot of strangers look at you, but they don't fucking know you, okay? And they think you're a sucker, but really you're a warrior. And that I think a lot of them are learning that fucking with you was really the wrong thing to do. It says, you are incarnated to strive through many spiritual and physical trials and tribulations, evolving into a spiritual leader, teacher, and conqueror, okay? It says people you do not know and who do not know you are having a major impact on your situation, unexpected and random influences. And I said they might have a contract with like, the company you work for or whatever. Like some of these people get contracted, to secret societies and things like that so that they can spread misinformation, so that they can abuse this very powerful gift for something that's on the much more, negative and sinister side. So that's why your discernment is very important in this. And that includes the energy that you get off of that person. And that includes me. If you don't like my energy, then I would definitely recommend that you just not watch. I don't mind. Maybe there's something here that I do have for you. But I want you to use your discernment more than I want you to be loyal to me. You know what I'm saying? What's the moon and coven ties? Gang stalking, okay? So it's like they still think that all of this gang stalking and harassment and all of this intimidation tactics is working. They still feel like, you're pressed or you're worried in some sort of way. It says, harassment and intimidation tactics used by a group against a person or a small group of people, mob mentality, a group torturing another person. And that's the cycle that you have closed. Ain't no more of that. Hello. It's liberation for you. Going under the high priestess, okay? It says freedom from any negative energy, spell work, curses, or any opposing forces, being released from bondage, a dissipation of illusions. So like I said, in a beautiful place, everything very clear for you. And I know it's still going on, okay? I know they thought they was going to get away with this karma transfer, but they could never, baby. Because what you have to do here is far more important than the nonsense that they trying to do. What's the Nine of Cups and the Coven ties? And I can't believe they're still trying to do this, okay? Karmic justice. That's your wish fulfillment, baby. It says everything being put in its rightful place. Balance being vindicated for any wrongs done against you. Everyone reaps what they sow. So know that everybody that got ties to this coven, or been getting help from this, who that been a part of this group effort to go against one person, you know what I mean, or multiple singular people in different places, okay? Whoever they are, they all finna get this wrath, okay? What's the Six of Pentacles and the coven ties? The rank, okay? And that's why they finna get it. Baby, because you're high ranking. Your spiritual rank, based not on your physical age, but your spiritual experiences, your position within the spiritual realms is a very high one that was gifted to you by God, okay? He just like, they're showing me, they're showing me like you being lifted up on a big hand, okay? Like, lifted you right up to the place where you belong at. So make sure that you remember this if you see any of the gang stalking bullshit or whatever. That at the end of the day, all of this is going to work out in your favor. And that God is the one that's fighting this battle. So just continue to focus on what you're doing. What's judgment and the coven ties? We got alcohol, okay? So this could be people that like overindulge in alcohol or other substances, But it says a substance that causes the good soul to leave the body, leaving it more open to low frequency entity possession and creates toxicity. And that's why these people are under judgment, because they continue to open themselves up to and indulge in low frequency entity possessions and things like this, Lovers of toxicity. Always want to gossip. Well, really, they got a lot of feelings, okay, that they need to go ahead and feel. And I feel like you can even feel the feelings of these Judas ass energies when you're around. Could be very chaotic and confused type of energy, but also they're trying to project a lot of chaos and confusion onto you so that you will be like, discombobulated, so that you won't reach the goal, so that you'll lose motivation, so that you'll oversleep, so that you'll mess up your routine. Because they still thinking small and thinking that any of this power has anything to do with anything you do on the outside of you. Those things help. They help you be tapped into your body and to center yourself and be more connected with the self. But at the end of the day, all of this high priestess, wish fulfillment, wealth is located within you, within the heart, within your energy, intertwined into every cell of your DNA. So even if you never did nothing, you will still be powerful as fuck. What's Five of Swords and coven ties? Gossip, just like I just said, okay? They gossiping, they get drunk, and they get to gossiping about that shit that they can't let go. It's like, it says words spoken behind your back that are meant to expose, humiliate, or tear you down. People being hyper focused on you at this time. Look, coven at the bottom of the deck. Look, fake religious. Come on. It says a group of witches or warlocks who work spells in tandem. You have been targeted by a group of people doing spell work against you, okay? And fake religious says someone who uses religion as a cover and preaches the gospel or philosophies, but does the complete opposite in real life. But I think that you've dealt with all of these different kind of people, so you really do know how to handle them. This is real cute. For real. I'm hearing El Borracho, okay? Somebody is drunk. What's the Ancient, the Nine of Pentacles, Warrior, Mind Shadow, Strangers, okay? Congrats! Because you win, baby. You're always going to be a winner. Your lessons and experience cannot be tampered with at this point. Like, you know too much, you know, and a lot of people look at you in that light, like you know too much. And sometimes, you know, it's not even the people that you know that are gang stalking you. Sometimes it is complete strangers that you don't know and never met and don't have shit to do and ain't thinking about and don't plan on thinking about. And, you know, it just comes with the territory. And the higher of the place that you're meant to go, the higher your ranking is in the divine realm, the more likely you are to be affected by these kinds of things. What's the moon, the gang stalking, and the ancient? It says helpful to the community, okay? Whatever you do, baby, you are extremely helpful to the community, meant to touch a lot of people. And I feel like sometimes, you know, you even be helping these fucking gang stalkers. You be helping these coven people when they having the worst day, because all of them people that they continue to report to and work with don't give a fuck about them. You're the sweetest thing that they meet, okay? And that's why they're always talking about, you know, the hitman falling in love with you and all of these different things. Because when they get into your energy and they get the gang stalking started and they see like you being consistently who you are and never showing them the nasty side that they heard about, because it isn't there. You know what I mean? Unless it's called for, unless it's coaxed out of you, then it totally changes and shifts their perception on not only you but the people that they be working for and with. But a lot of them are being blackmailed, they're being forced and all of this different shit, but at the end of the day it's still their fault because they made the initial choice to join in with the bullshit in the first place. And that's what makes it what? Not your problem, okay? What's the ancient, the high priestess, and liberation, okay? New beginnings. This is your only thing that you need to be worried about is these new beginnings that you're stepping into. And just continue to grow in confidence and continue to express yourself the way that you've been doing. Because that's keeping the energy very high for you. When you refuse to indulge in lower vibrational negative energies or situations, unless it's for the betterment of you in some sort of way, you know. What's the Nine of Cups, the karmic justice, and the ancient? I am limitless, okay? You are truly limitless, and karmic justice will always come to your situation. You never have to worry about things remaining in balance, you know. The minute your scale even starts to tip a little bit, your ancestors rush in there and give you all the downloads on what it is that you need to fix to make sure you fix that little, you know, it's getting no, let's keep it straight. So I think you're really on your shit. What's the Six of Pentacles and the rank? I'm always at the right place at the right time. Come on, okay? So try not to be impatient also. Don't rush too quickly into doing whatever it is that you need to do. Or don't feel like, you know, you have to hurry up and ground certain things, because you could definitely have some people around still who are not meant to benefit from what it is that you're pulling into yourself. And spirit's waiting for that right time, that right moment to drop this blessing on you, where the coast is going to be clear and you're not going to have to do or you know, hear all the sob stories or whatever as to why you should help these gang stalking ass bitches, because of course they still going to pretend like, what, I never had nothing to do with that, because they're narcissists. They always going to try to make you feel like it's you and you're crazy. What's judgment, the alcohol, and the ancient? It says don't seek anyone's approval, okay? Don't seek these people's approval about anything or ask their opinion about shit, because they under judgment for all the ways that they have been trying to lead you wrong. And at the end of the day, you know, they're strangers. Like, there's actual strangers involved, but these are people that you know that the earth dragon is referring to as strangers, okay? Because they live double lives. You don't really know them. What's the Five of Swords, gossip, and the ancient? It says things will get better, even better than ever, okay, with this number 5. So you will always receive these big, beautiful changes that you want to manifest in the divine right time, always. It says believe in other realms, okay? And I heard believe that, okay? Believe that you will always attract just better and better for yourself. You're just in this place of constant advancement. So yes, they're watching you, they're paying attention to you. They're trying to see what you're gonna come with next or what you're gonna do next. Because at this point, this place, this energy that you're in is uncharted territory for them. They don't know how to attack you, how to piss you off, how to do nothing, okay? Try that new idea, okay? You can have some sort of new idea that you could be wanting to try, and you could be feeling like, I don't know, kind of like maybe you're worried that it won't turn into anything or whatever, but I think you'll be like very surprised how far the certain things and epiphanies that come to you at this time can go, and how powerful they really truly can be, and how necessary they might be to the collective. So what are my final thoughts? I need a rune and I need a Lataria card. Lataria, what is this? Oh, it's this one. I think this is Tiwas, okay? But it's in reverse. Let me get a Lataria card. So we got El Morenito. Is that like dark skin or something like this? Oh no. Hold up. So I keep starting to learn Spanish, but I just always just stop. I want to learn Spanish. It says little black person, okay? That's what it says. It says this card can be problematic, especially for Americans with our continuing history and issues, usually not nice with race. I see the name of the card and cringe. Somebody could be discriminating against you, because you're a certain race or whatever, because some people feel like, oh, like they'll make all of these excuses why they don't want you to do something or why they're trying to tear you down, but really they're just a bigot, and it's about something that doesn't even have anything to do with what you're doing. So that could totally be part of the situation, and then they're just okay with someone of their race doing the very same thing, even though they gave all of these excuses of why you should not do something. So I think that's there. Okay, it says, moving on to the meaning of the card, however, we see someone enjoying the sweet things in life, even if times are tough. Seeing the brighter side of things, he ate the sugar, so now he's a sweet, friendly, easygoing person. The situation calls for this sort of attitude, okay? See the lighter side, be friendly, don't let your troubles get you down. Some artists, in their own loterias, change this card, La Nueva Loteria, substitutes in El Cubano. So you could be Cuban or have like some sort of Cuban ties, some sort of Cuban ancestors, okay? It says it could also indicate someone's not taking the situation as seriously as they should, or being too lighthearted. And that's what I was saying with that whole, reader situation. Like at the end of the day, I was just going into it too lighthearted. I really didn't know what was going on, and I had to learn a hard lesson and have to do all of this work and all of this cleansing and clearing of my energy just to get my channel to the place where I want it to be as far as the way that I channel. It says, with the association with Saint Martin of Porus, issues of social justice and fairness are a part of this card as well. It could also indicate someone's not taking the situation as seriously as they should, okay? So, um, I feel like when it comes to you, people really don't see you in the beautiful power that you are. And that's kind of the thing with racism, right? If you think about it, like it's one race of people looking at another race as if they're better or as if they're higher or more superior in some sort of way. When really we're all even and equal in the eyes of God. We are the hues. We come in many different colors, varieties, shapes, and it's a beautiful thing. Like, God doesn't do things just one way, so why would he make people just one way? And I think this is something that you're very open and, expressive about also. Like, you're all about that. I'm hearing one love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. Okay, you can like reggae music. You can like Bob Marley. I think it's in the back here somewhere. Oh, it's back here. It's right here. So Tiwas, the inverted meaning, okay, it says it inclines toward underhanded action, selfishness, dishonorable motives, and you or another turning their backs on personal responsibility. Also, the rune in this position can warn of a particular danger for women because it implies betrayal by a man. It may indicate a relationship that shows all the signs of being lasting, but is in reality a sham. So beware, okay? Hmm. So maybe they could be trying to send in some sort of lover. This could totally go, if you're masculine as well. I know it said especially for a woman, but that don't mean it don't apply to masculines at all. So just like be very careful who you allow into your energy, who you're willing to entertain. And sometimes spirit will have you entertain some bullshit just so you can see very clearly what it is that's going on or what it is that that person wants, where their motives are and what are their intentions for yourself, so that you won't just be like, having that open question like, spirit, I liked that person. I don't understand, why. You just have to go with the flow sometimes and let spirit show you what it is that you need to see. So that could definitely be, either of those things. They could be wanting to show you some things right now when it comes to certain people, or they're just like telling you to stay away from people that you already know are a part of this coven or connected in some way, and really have that trust. So, with that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. And I will see you later, my love. Bye.